Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? Get, top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. We got to talk about the game between Angel Reese, Chicago Sky, and the Fessa Collier and the Minnesota Lynx that took place last night. Now, I watched the Chicago Sky play versus the Brazil team, and of course it's the Brazil team, but I wanted to see how they operated the offense, how they was going to utilize Cardoso in the paint and Angel Reese playing outside the paint. And they executed pretty smoothly, especially, again, for this being a new group, new coach, learning a new system. I got to hats off where it's due. So they ran their offense, they sets pretty smoothly. Angel Reese had an efficient game in the Brazil game. Again, it's against Brazil, but she made 4 out of 7 layups. Really not a whole lot to go by. It's not 4. Like she took 15 attempts from the field, and then you can really judge that. 4 out of 7, it's cool. It's efficient. Barely took any shots, but that's the key on why they look good. Same thing they did with Minnesota Lynx. Now, they took advantage of the Minnesota Lynx coming out sluggish and ruggish, and the Fessa Collier really, she was off. Shooting, had a bad shooting night. And for some reason, she struggles versus Angel Reese. She can't guard Angel Reese. She can guard everybody else. But Angel Reese, I don't know. It's something going on. I remember she had screamed on Angel Reese in the Unrivaled game when they had beat them and said some things. But I got that on my channel too. If you want to go check that out, go check it out. It's very interesting because I read those lips and I think she said something very derogative towards Angel Reese. Now, the game, let's get back into the game. The Chicago Sky, the way they picking and rolling with Van Slot, Vanderbilt, the point guard. You know who the Chicago Sky's point guard, the OG. Excuse me for messing up your name. It's so many Vanderbilts and Vanderslots and Sloots. I know you got a good history in the WNBA, but okay, good point guard. But I hate that I don't know this guy. Vandersloot. I'm gonna call her Vandersloot. Let me know. Correct me in the chat. That's fine, chat. But her playing a point guard, she playing it real well. That's what the Sky was missing last year, and operating with Camila Cardoso in that pick and roll with Kia Nurse, who came from the Sparks, I believe. She's a shooter, and with her being on that wing on the outside, and then you have AA Ariel Atkins on the other wing, and she didn't look that good in Unrivaled when she got the Unrivaled, but she been looking good in these 2 preseason games. And she knocking shots down, and she also getting other people involved. So you also have like another point guard in her. You have almost 2 point guards on the court with Vanderslot and Atkins, and you have a nice pure shooter in Kia Nurse and Camila Cardoso when she comes alive, and when you go into her. See, that's the thing that Coach Marsh, he got to understand that. Go to her early and often and give her touches to keep her involved. And I believe they did that. And Angel Reese, she was suffering from it in the beginning of the game because she's not involved in the offense really at all. Unless she grabbed a rebound and try to run point forward, which is insane. Because did you see the long pass, the full court pass she attempted? And it was so short. She tried to do a Caitlin Clark. She tried to feel her inner Caitlin Clark. And boy, I tell you, that's why y'all ladies should understand. It is hard to do what Caitlin Clark does. When y'all be trying to do it and just can't do it, like you try to pull up from out yonder and you got to force it all crazy while Caitlin is just smooth. But neither here nor there. Angel, only time she's in the offense is, again, when she got that rebound and she running the break. She leading the break. Other than that, in the half court set, She's out of the picture for real. And that's how they're going to succeed when she's on the court. To let her get her buckets when she's going downhill, because when she go downhill, it's hard to stop her. She stops herself. She's self-checked. So what defenses need to realize, and especially Nefessa Collier, back all the way up. If she get the rebound and you guard her, just go to the rim. Just go right to the rim and wait for her there. Make her pull that mid-range up, that little ugly, that handcuff me shot, take me in, lock me up shot. Let her shoot that. That three she act like she been working on for real. She ain't working on for real. Let her shoot that. But if you try to come up and be foolish up on her, she can go around you or try to go through you and draw a foul and get to the line, or possibly make it like she drove one and did nasty spin move. It was so ugly. But the nasty spin move, and she made that little, and she made it. And that little run that she do after she make it, somebody on her team need to tell her, stop it. Don't do that no more. She make a shot, she feel herself, she be like you about to have a seizure when you run it back down. I'm sorry. We got to have a little humor in this. Sometimes we got to laugh to keep from crying, because that was sad. I'm just like, you throw up a shot look like this. Luckily, you made it. And then you wonder, I said, what is she doing? Neither here nor there. Oh, my God. But it's going to be tough, because what I seen was after Camila Cardoso was cooking so much, right? She was cooking. They was going back to her about 4 or 5 times in a row. And she made about 3 out of those 5, maybe even 4 out of those 5. And then they went on a timeout break, and you could tell Angel was feeling and looking left out. The energy in the building was so dead. It was just dead beyond dead. It's like nobody was in the building for real. They was giving away tickets. The least amount that you can get in the game was for $3. Like, oh my God, like $3. Like that's just changing my little car. You can go, Daddy, can I go to the game? Yeah, go in the car and grab that little change in the middle console. Go grab them little dollars out of there, and you can go to the game. It's enough for you to get on the train. Grab you 10. That's enough to get on the train, get to the game, get you a ticket. Matter of fact, grab you 20, because it's going to cost about $10 to get you a drink. So when you get in there, you get your little drink and a little chips or something. $3 to see Nefessa Collier and Angel Reese. And listen, even if you paid that $3 and wasted your gas and all of that and your time and your money, you went and watched that game, you would have been disappointed. You would have been disappointed, because it was a very boring game on both sides of the ball. But again, I'm taking the positives. Let's stick positive, because Chicago Sky, what I'm surprised is their execution on offense and how they're not utilizing Angel Reese and utilizing Camila Cardoso and not using Angel Reese as much in the offense. That's going to work. But what's not going to work is if y'all try to start feeding her. That's where I was. HTHT, my bad. That's where I was. After the timeout, they tried to go to Angel Reese, and she didn't look good. He was trying to force it, and Vandersloot, she started trying to force it. I don't mean no disrespect to you neither, Vandersloot and you Vanderbilt fans. Okay, I know she's an OG in the game. She ain't okay, but I respect her game. I do like her game. I do. So I'm gonna learn her name. I am. As the season goes on, because we tuning in to Chicago Sky over here, because we gonna watch that Me Too. Since it's because of you too, I'm gonna watch. I want to see, is it? And if it's not, I'm going to speak on it. If I see something different, then it's Me Too. Then it's because of you too. Because when I look at what Caitlin Clark looked like and how her team and the atmosphere around her and what the team is doing and how she's really the vocal leader of the team, the vocal point of the team. I mean, and you see the attendance and the viewership numbers, it's because of her for sure. Now, you said it was because of you too. I just want to see, is that true or false? Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments about the Chicago Sky. Will they surprise some teams? Are they a legit playoff team this year, you think, after 2 preseason games that we've seen? Or could this be a facade? They frauds. And again, we shall see. Indiana Fever, we still don't know neither what they're going to be like. But my view is they'll be championship team. Again, we shall see. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.